no border security right now on the border, and I've been to the border, I've seen it. It's a problem. We're having more drugs come in, more unaccompanied minors come in. It's costing the taxpayers a fortune. They're having to create shelters in all these cities, which are becoming sanctuary cities. And we don't know, there's no transparency. There's so many problems now with a lack of border security and with what to do with the people who have come over here illegally, that I don't have a lot of confidence in immigration reform passing. But I want to see something that gives us more work. We've got a shortage of workers, and we've got to have workers in agriculture and in this district. I mean, in agriculture in California and Florida with the fruit and vegetable production and all that. And this just not work. There's nobody signing up to do those jobs. And a good guest worker program, I think, is good for everybody. It's good for the people from other countries who want to earn for their families and provide for their families. It's good for American businesses. It's good for consumers. But it gets politicized in with that amnesty, and it's just a poison pill.
What about border security?
Well, we're trying to.
100% increase in.
I know. We're trying to get them to secure the border. You know, you're seeing some governors start to send military, National Guard troops down there. That's probably more for show than actual performance. But I think that we're going to continue to beat the drum. I am, and a lot of my colleagues are, to get the Biden administration to try to secure the border. It's criminal what's going on. And I was in New Mexico. I was at the detention center in El Paso where Kamala Harris visited the other day. I was there about 6 weeks ago and went down to New Mexico. One of the members of my committee is Yvette Harrell. She represents southern New Mexico. We met with farmers, we met with local sheriff, local law enforcement, local residents, and they're just coming across that border. They've got, everybody's got the deer hunting cameras and all that, and motion to cancer. And you see people cross, there's no fence, and there's piles and piles of where they were building the fence, and one of the first executive orders Biden did was stop construction of the fence. The material's still there. It makes no sense. The fence didn't end, there you could say, well, somebody put a ladder over the fence. Well, it's very difficult to put a ladder over the fence and have 50 people cross that border. That takes a long time, and it makes it easier to apprehend. When there's no fence, 50 people cross that border in about 30 seconds, and it slowed down the immigration. A lot of these fences had motion sensors on there, and it would alert Border Patrol if somebody's putting a ladder on there and all that. A lot of the fences had broadband through there, so they were killing two birds with one stone. So at the very least, we're going to continue to try to get the administration to finish the wall, because that is a step in the right direction. And we need more troops. Some of the troop withdrawal from other countries, a great place to redeploy them would be to gain control of the border. And what I said, there are people that are concerned about, there's a lot of really good people that are just wanting a better life, so they're trying to cross the border. We should set up shop on the Mexican side with the Red Cross and with FEMA, and because we're humanitarians in America, we should help these people. But once they cross the border, it's very difficult to ship them back. And we've got to prevent them from crossing the border. We can help these people on that side of the border without having them cross the border. And I'm opposed to giving checks to Central American countries to say, please try to keep people on your side. That's not going to work. That's like the $1,500 idea. It's a bad idea. So hopefully they'll, I think it was a good sign that the vice president finally went down there, and it's just a huge problem that's not going away. And the longer you avoid the problem, the worse the problem's going to get. More and more people are coming. And when we were in El Paso at that detention center, there were people in that detention center from 30 countries. It's not just Mexico and Honduras, and there are Asian countries, there are African countries where people are somehow getting, to Mexico and then going up that way. So it's a problem.
And we want to be courteous of Congressman Comer's time. I know he has a lot of stops still to make here in Marshall County, so we want to make sure we wrapped up with plenty of time. Just a quick comment from Jordan over there.
Yeah, just one quick comment. Congressman Comer, I just wanted to publicly say thank you for supporting Murray State. supporting grant opportunities, internship opportunities for our students. And I also think that it's not lost on me and many others that you have the largest congressional district in the state. But yet you're an active presence in Marshall County, Callaway County, so I just wanted to say thank you.
I appreciate it. It is the largest congressional district by far. There are 6 House districts in Kentucky. So there are 120 counties in Kentucky. This district has 35 counties. But Chris Freeman gets to redraw the lines. I really like the district the way it is. Throw that in there.
Thank you, Jordan, and I think that's a great point. Congressman Comer is probably one of the more accessible elected officials in probably all of Congress, so it's great to have that resource. We've got Marty Wiles over there, his field rep for our area.
She's in charge of complaints.
Yes. But they're a great resource to use if you have business issues that you want to voice those concerns. Marty's great, but I think that also speaks to our role as a chamber as we start to work our way into advocacy. It's great to have you all in this room together because we can see who all is passionate about policy. So I want to encourage you all, if you have business issues that you'd like to voice your concerns, just let us know because I'm a one-man band with our board over there, so I can't possibly do it all, but we want to get people involved and express their concerns for a business community. And if you want to get involved with the chamber to do that advocacy, just let me know because we can take this as far as we'd like to go as a chamber. So I think that's great to see. Before we wrap up, it is a chamber event, so I'd like to encourage anyone that is here. If you haven't met anyone in here, if you haven't met someone you don't know already, just stop in and introduce yourself. These are the connections that are great for business community. That's what we enjoy doing as a chamber. So I'd encourage you to just meet somebody new today. And lastly, just thank you again to Congressman Comer. We really appreciate you providing some good information for us. And before everyone heads out, this is an awesome facility at the library. So if you'd like to stick around, if you haven't seen everything, we've got Tammy Blackwell over there, our awesome library director. She'd be happy to take you around the facility because it's really beautiful, and I know she's very passionate about it and would love to give you a tour. But other than that, I appreciate you all coming out today, and please take a donut and get them out of here. We'll see you all later.